चाओ चाओ दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है अजय मेनन और मेरा चैनल का नाम है एएम टॉक स्पोर्ट। और अगर आप लोग T20 वर्ल्ड कप नहीं देख रहे हो तो यू गाइज आर मिसिंग आउट। आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ यू आर वाचिंग। द रीजन दैट यू हैव क्लिक द थंबनेल इज बिकॉज यू आर वाचिंग। और मेरे हिसाब से दिस इज बीन वन ऑफ द बेस्ट टूर्नामेंट्स इन आईसीसी वर्ल्ड कप हिस्ट्री। आप 50 ओवर्स बोलो, T20 बोलो, वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप बोलो, दिस टूर्नामेंट हैज बीन समथिंग एल्स। 20 टीम्स इन दिस टूर्नामेंट का जो डिसीजन था has finally proven. I think it's the way to go. अगर आप एसोसिएट नेशंस में डेवलपमेंट देखना चाहते हो क्रिकेट का, it is best to bring in new countries and make them play in this format. It really helps the growth of the game और हर जगह प्रचार होता है क्रिकेट का। तो yeah, I mean, let's get to our group जहाँ पे इंडिया है, पाकिस्तान है, आयरलैंड है, यूएस और कनाडा है, द होस्ट यूएसए, एंड ऑफ कोर्स दैट हैज बीन द स्टोरी ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कप सो फार। द यूएसए विनिंग इन द सुपर ओवर अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान। मैंने तो ये प्रेडिक्शन किया था कि ये सबसे पहला अपसेट होने वाला है, तो ये एकदम सही आया। एंड या आई थिंक आई एम लुकिंग एट फ्यूचर करियर ऑफ एन एस्ट्रोलॉजर। देखते हैं क्या होता है। बट ऑल जोक्स असाइड, इट वाज अ सुपर विन यार। आई मीन, यूएस ने काफी अच्छी बॉलिंग की थी, बट पाकिस्तान रियली आई थिंक बैटेड वेल टुवर्ड्स द एंड, शाहीन शाह अफरीदी। एंड जिस तरीके से यूएस ने स्टार्ट किया था, आई थॉट कि दे वुड बी गेटिंग देयर कंफर्टेबली, बट अगेन Pakistan came back into the game, went into the super over, and the rest is history. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to analyze the game a lot, but बहुत मजा आया। I mean, I'm sure if you're an Indian cricket team fan, ICT fan, तो आपको you've had a lot of fun, and I know कि Twitter में बहुत बैंटर वगैरह चल रहा है। पाकिस्तान की जो एक टीम डिनर थी, मीट एंड ग्रीट वाली, $25 एंट्री वाला, वो भी कैंसिल हो गया है। Repercussions of this game, So they're going to be very motivated for their game against us, obviously. But yeah, I think हमारा भी start काफी सही था. I think we really played well. Ireland have been disappointing because the other big story from our group has been Canada defeating Ireland. यार Ireland कोई छोटी मोटी टीम है नहीं. They've proven to be quite good contenders. Most of their cricketers play regularly. ऐसा नहीं कि कोई part-time cricketers है, रहेंगे I'm sure, but the likes of Josh Little and all, they play franchise cricket everywhere यार। तो मेरे हिसाब से even Ireland's performance has been a little disappointing. Like Canada beating them is another big upset. काफी I think US ने spotlight ले लिया because of that Pakistan win, but this also is a mighty victory यार। I think Canada were the underdogs यार, and them beating Ireland is मेरे हिसाब से तो quite a big deal. And India and Pakistan have to play each other, of course, but then Pakistan have a mountain to climb because they have to face Ireland also. तो देखा जाएगा कि वो ग्रुप में क्या होता है, मतलब हमारे वाले ग्रुप में क्या होता है। But the other story of the game has to be Afghanistan beating New Zealand, and the manner of which was brilliant, man. I mean, आप अफगानिस्तान को भी अंडरडॉग नहीं बोल सकते हो। आप जो एक उसको अफगानिस्तान को एक स्टेटस दिया था कि आप पंचिंग अबाउ द वेट, नहीं बोल सकते, बिकॉज दे हैव प्रूवन टाइम एंड अगेन दैट दे हैव टू बी कंसिडर्ड सीरियसली। एंड kudos to them. I think they are a very good T20I unit, and they're proving their mettle here. तो अफगानिस्तान का जो स्टार्ट था बहुत ही बेहतरीन था। New Zealand have the work cut out, but yeah, you can sort of put it in the upsets of the game, given how good New Zealand have been in international cricket over the last few years with this core of players. But Afghanistan pulling off now is not a surprise. But yeah, super credit to them in the manner that they pulled it off. Utter domination. बहुत मजा आया. In fact, even Scotland are top of the group right now. Scotland और England का जो game था wash out हुआ, but Scotland का start काफी बढ़िया था. So keep an eye out for Scotland also. They might pull out an upset or two. You never know. They are in the same group as Australia. I'm not saying anything, but keep an eye out on Scotland. Definitely do not put them under your radar. The other games, I think Papua New Guinea, they fought well against the West Indies, and West Indies managed to pull it off. But again, a decent squad. Uganda winning their first ever game, बहुत ही बढ़िया था। kudos to them. I think Uganda have come a long way in cricket, and hopefully वो ईस्ट अफ्रीका में वापस क्रिकेट आएगा यार. मतलब आप अगर मेरे जनरेशन के हो तो आपको केन्या के बारे में तो पता रहेगा, दैट सुपर केन्या स्क्वाड. सो इट्स गुड टू सी cricket coming back into East Africa. I think when the World Cup started, the 50 over World Cup, there was a East Africa team which had players from Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, all those places. So now, of course, I think hopefully with Uganda's entry and foray into T20I cricket, there is a revival that takes place in that region, and we get to see Kenya also coming back. And my favorite team while growing up was Zimbabwe, one of my favorite teams. So I want to see Zimbabwe also back, with that Africa representation. Namibia, thoda hot and cold have been like. मेरे हिसाब से Namibia will be blowing hot and cold, but even they are capable of a surprise any day. So all these associate nations that I just mentioned in this video have done very well. But आज सुबह की जो मैच थी, मतलब मैं तो I know अफगानिस्तान न्यूजीलैंड का हेडलाइन था and वो थोड़ा जल्दी स्टार्ट हुआ, but I could watch a lot of Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, and that, guys, is the Asian rivalry, the Indian subcontinent rivalry. Because आप इंडिया पाकिस्तान का rivalry देखो, is ठीक है. I mean, of course, it's there. I'm not saying anything against it. But ये जो rivalry बना है, वो नागिन डांस वाला या टाइम आउट वाला जो लफड़ा हुआ था between Angelo Matthews and Shakib Al Hasan, it has turned out to be a proper rivalry. Like the last series श्रीलंका तो जब अपना medals देने आए presentation ceremony में, उन लोग अपने training kit में आए, because they wanted to show that this is a training match for them. So, boss, I mean, you say whatever you want to. This is a rivalry for the ages old. Match तो बहुत ही बढ़िया था यार. I mean, one time I thought कि चलो Sri Lanka made a very good start when like Bangladesh was chasing. So Sri Lanka got 2 early wickets, but after that, the way that Hridoy and Leighton Das batted, I thought कि बांग्लादेश आराम से जीत जाएगी. But again, Sri Lanka came back into the game, and it really went to the wire, to the last over. I think थोड़ा Vanindu Hasaranga ने थोड़ा mismanagement किया with his overs, with the bowlers. So he lost all the his prime bowlers का overs खत्म हुआ था. तो towards the end, he had to give it to Dasun Shanaka. But point is that these are the games that make the World Cup what it is. यहाँ पे इतने सारे stories हैं, इतने सारे subplots हैं, and you get to see these associate nations come up, pull out a bunny from the hat and put a surprise out. It's very, very refreshing to see. Or India are also not susceptible to any surprises. So we need to be at the top of our game, be it against the US, be it against Canada, and of course starting with Pakistan. But what do you think has been the story of the T20 World Cup so far? Comments में लिखिए दोस्तों. Please, I want to interact. Let's have a chat. Let's have a conversation. And what has been the game of the tournament so far? And what do you see happening going ahead as we finish the group stages and head into the Super 8s? सारे comments को मैं reply करूँगा. And एक छोटा सा मदद करना है यार, ये वीडियो को लाइक करना. YouTube algorithm थोड़ा boost करता है, वीडियो जो है काफ़ी लोगों तक जाता है. And of course share it with your WhatsApp. Share it in your WhatsApp groups with your friends who are fans of cricket, football, and other sports. And lastly, hit that bell icon and just subscribe to the channel as well. Yeah, means a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back. Content यहाँ पे आता रहेगा. आप सिर्फ सब्सक्राइब का बटन दबा दीजिए एंड सब्सक्राइब एक बार आप हो जाओगे तो आपको नोटिफिकेशंस आते रहेगा, वीडियोस आते रहेंगे. यूरोज आर अराउंड द कॉर्नर, सो देयर विल बी कंटेंट ऑन द यूरोज एज वेल. कोपा अमेरिका भी आ रहा है इन जून, so we'll be having a lot of football coming along with the cricket. This is Ajay Menon signing off for today. Thank you. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Ciao, ciao.